Alright. We're in League. This is my last match of the season. It's against Schadd. This looks favorable, initially at least. Let's see, I'm in pretty crappy position, as it's going. So probably need to be performing in this particular match pretty well. I probably need a positive result to not demote. On the other hand, like a lot of, I guess, the problems have been of my own doing, so maybe not the greatest. We get to trash Overgrown Estate, which hopefully will draw a copper. Yeah, like that. And we can open replace. Not sure longer term what we're looking at. Like there's this replace market square stuff that can get you to provinces. The draw is a little bit awkward. It's like you can run with First Mate or Den of Sin. They don't really work together. The advantage of First Mate is that you can kind of do like gain and play stuff, like maybe you replace something, discard some market squares, draw them back up. The advantage of Den of Sin is maybe it actually works. I guess here... Actually, no. Next turn we're going to be replacing into Pixie and buying Pixie. I guess my options are like... I mean, I could buy a 2-cost, I could buy a 3-cost. My options are like Pixie. I could also think about maybe taking a Shanty town, just because it sort of represents a little bit of extra draw, and like eventually we probably do want the village out of it. We're not going to be shuffling next turn, so it's not like the most essential thing to get into the deck, and if we cut it with replace, we might not be that happy. But, oh well. You get to 5. Probably. I mean, you might have probably at least have goat with the Overgrown Estate. No. This will just be Pixie. Don't want to neglect trashing down. The replace might end up doing a lot more Pixie than I kind of anticipated. Just because it looks like we're going to get our stuff out, and I'm not like 100% sure we want to keep the Necropolis around, but it seems plausible that we do. This is definitely not what I was looking for on this turn. I don't know, like, I might trash copper here just to keep the Hobbler around to maybe replace it. And then I guess we'll pick up market squares fine. I still don't really know how this deck's gonna work, to be quite honest. I mean, I think it's probably the First Mate stuff, but it's like, that's fine. Do I actually want it, though? Probably. Seeing as how I'm going to have to be... Well, I can replace something. I could do Necropolis into Market Square. Honestly. Like, I don't think this really requires... Do I play this? Like, I could get up to 5 if I play it. Yeah. Now I guess I could double Pixie. I'm still kind of lacking draw. Is a problem here. And like at this point I feel like I kind of got to put a First Mate in. Just because I'm also kind of lacking village after ditching Necropolis. Yeah. Let's go ahead and And grab this one. You get wisps. You also get earths. That was a very favorable set of boons over there. I would have liked to have really either of those. I'm really uncertain about working with First Mate over the dens, but I'm gonna try to make it work. Right. Like, I could totally see just going after the dens and buying provinces, beating whatever this funky deck that I'm trying to build is. Now you take First Mate on it. Well, that makes me feel a bit better for maybe some of the wrong reasons. Yeah, this certainly gets trashed. We'll do one of these. I mean, I need the other to play here. I'm gonna go Shantytown into... No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm surely taking a Pixie. Maybe we just take 2 more Pixies. Like, I do want to clear out the coppers really well. I mean, I think that takes priority over really everything else. Maybe we'll First Mate a Pixie. See what happens. You are still carrying a lot of copper. Do I trash this? Yeah, I mean, I think I do, because we want to... I don't know if it matters too... Oh, I have another Pixie play, don't I? So maybe we do that, just in case we want to trash this, which we don't. I could already go gold to province. Will we be buying into the gold to province case? I guess we could also go, like, I don't know, go to Market Square or something like that. Copper to Pixie. Kind of want another replace and another First Mate. Which I suppose we can have both, actually. Like, I do this probably into First Mate. Do I actually need to take another replace here, or should I, like, just take the last 2 Pixies? I should just take the last 2 Pixies. Like, we can replace into replace just fine. We can't... I don't know what it is I'm trying to say we can't do otherwise, but... You can replace into replace midway through your turn. You can't really replace into First Mate midway through your turn if you need a First Mate. I guess is the thing that I'm trying to say. I was thinking we want to replace the goat, but we might actually want to keep it around just to trash incoming curses, just because the replacing into a state is sort of low appeal. Maybe only sort of, though. And I also think about replacing the Shantytown if I'm really going to trust these First Mates, which maybe I do. That is, the Shantytown's the thing that can get replaced into replace. Rather than maybe another gold. We'll see what the deal ends up being. I'm gonna go to province. No. Okay. Yeah. I'm building, you're building. I think I have all my coppers cleared out, which means you have a lot of copper left. Maybe I wanted those silvers. I'm not sure. I might have wanted those silvers. Let's go like this. I do want another replace probably right now. That can be kept around. Yeah, like if I go into province right here, I'd take 2 golds and then I'd buy 2 market squares. I don't know about my next turn consistency, but like I think this is an okay thing to do. It's just a matter of like, yeah, I guess we have to like guess on the first mate. I mean, we can put first mate on market square. I think that's fine. You're still carrying like so much copper that I don't see you kind of getting into the place that you need to soon enough. It's a lot of copper, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna play this Pixie first before the first mate. I'd have no regrets about that. Okay. This is not exactly where we wanted to be here. Yeah, I guess we'll keep trying to go along. Do I just replace into 2 provinces right now? Like, if I do that, what happens? I guess I could do, like, gold to province, go to market square, buy market square is the other option. Yeah. I may be a little bit light on draw, but I think it's generally okay. I don't necessarily want to be taking like too many more provinces. Like we could go after the Caravan guard pile pretty hard. We wanted to. But the provinces kind of give me this way to now basically mill those towards a game end. But I think I'm like kind of done on those and now just going to go after the Caravan guards pretty hard. Right. The target on the replace is now replace province to province, then we just like take Caravan guards. I don't know if that's actually like a thing that I can do, but I'm going to pretend that it is. I'm probably going to take some curses right here, just given that what coppers normally turn into. Just kind of I guess a point against the trashing the goat, but I think we'd already established that. That there was points against trashing the goat. I could take a Caravan guard here. I could actually empty my hand and take a Caravan guard. That actually seems really good. I guess we can go province to province now. Trash that. Yeah. Take the gold. Probably not. Yeah. Maybe. Keep. Okay, so now I just take like however many Caravan guards it would have been. Oh, I guess I could actually just pile curses. Alright. I would have piled curses. Trust me. I definitely would not have just taken 4 Caravan guards right there. I guess it's my start. I got a really favorable 5-2 on, or 2-5er, I don't remember. Oh, actually it wasn't a 5-2, it was the goat being in the right hand, that's right. That's what it was. Okay. We have what looks to be a not amazing 4-3 here, in that if you had a 3-4 you could plan something. This board, though, generally looks pretty weakish. Or maybe not weakish, but like extremely straightforward. Like just hunting party draw and work with that. You could stick some figurines at the end for some extra draw, but I don't think that's really a thing. I'm debating whether to open Crucible or Clerk. We probably want to put a plan on hunting party. The idea with Clerk would be that we'd open like Clerk, plan on hunting party, and like really hope to hit 5 with the Clerk. The idea with Crucible is sure we're going to trash states. I'm not actually sure how valuable copper trashing is with silos around, so I think we're going to opt for the Crucible, and then maybe actually not a plan. I'm actually thinking something like Astrolabe might be a little bit better. I think there's also some argument to be made that you could like play this entirely with figurine draw, just given that your plus buy comes from treasure. You have the silos. You might actually try to do that, although then you don't get to plan because plan goes on action cards exclusively. Let's see, this is not looking amazing. I guess we'll pick up the silos right here, knowing that we're probably going to get clerked, because why wouldn't we? Maybe throw in a clerk right now. I mean, I think I hit 4. Maybe I don't hit 4. I might not hit 4, I might only hit 3, in which case we probably plan on hunting party. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. This is looking goodish. I'm gonna say I actually need to like go up and like buy a gold or something right now. I just like don't have money. I'd also like to actually get a clerk in at some point, so maybe the clerk comes before the gold. That seems like a plausibility. I think we're fine to add that. Okay, that was good. Yeah, so here I think I'm gonna buy Clerk over hunting party. I don't really know econ wise how this is gonna work from here. But I think, well, I guess we could actually take Band over Clerk, seeing as it's probably going to be the end of turn, right? Yeah, okay. And I don't think Clerks are piling. I wonder how many of these I should discard. I suppose all of them. Yeah. I mean, this will draw the Crucible, like, funky, but it's okay. We could Moneylender here. That would have us hitting... I mean, we can hit 5 either way if we don't play the Crucible, which probably is what we're going to do, and buy another hunting party. Yeah. I would like to get up to gold somehow, but... oh well. Like... I'm going to play Clerk. I go 3 here. I'm gonna pick up another Astrolabe. I'm kind of torn between it and silver. But I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna have a kind of tough time. Maybe I just go up and get a gold here. I think so. Like, as much as I'd like the other draw, it's kind of hard to see the draw actually improving my deck that much compared to, like, you know, putting in gold. Guess is what it is. Yeah, that's a big number. 9. A little disturbing. Okay, a lot disturbing. I'm not sure how, like, fueled this was by having your clerks at start of turn, or, like, if that's something that could possibly keep happening at kind of that rate. I mean, this should just be clerk, right? Like, every time. Do I want to hit 8 versus 7? What would I do with each of them? 7, I'd probably buy gold. 8, I'd buy silver hunting party. I don't know. I mean, I think another gold is good, but maybe we just want hunting party silver. Like, I'm not sure how well I'm actually drawing. But I'm gonna say okay-ish. Did you really not see a clerk at start of turn? Oh, that's amazing. Guess you're still drawing all right. I'm drawing extremely well, in fact. You're hitting 9 again. It's irritating. You're really not supposed to be hitting these big numbers, you know. Are you going to play on hunting party and trash a copper? I think that's how this is going to look like. I don't know if that's really worth it. Like, if you're drawing okay. Yeah. Maybe hunting party minstrel. Mountain village. Okay. Let's see here. So this is 9. I could just go up and take 2 hunting parties. That might be what I want to do. I mean, I think you probably can get 2 otherwise, so I think that's what we're going to have to do. And then just kind of hope for better things to start happening over on my end. I guess I'm not gonna get, well, I could get out coppers with the Band of Misfits once we start, like, buying other things. Like, I could buy, I don't know, Band of Misfits, 2 Bands of Misfits. I don't even know if that's better than actually taking a real village. Yeah, we'll see when the time comes. Band of Misfits can do a Moneylender. When it's not doing clerk. Like here, this could be a Moneylender. I've dropped a, what's that? That's like a gold and 2 hunting parties. Gross. Let's see, if I play clerk here, Clerk in hand. If I play Clerk here, what would I be buying? I play Clerk, I have like 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's fine. We can trash a copper and maybe buy like Clerk and a Minstrel. I don't know if Minstrel's actually better than Mountain Village for me. The idea with Mountain Village being that like it'll pick up stuff that the hunting parties discard, but on the other hand, it also pick up coppers that I silos, so, you know, it's all a little bit mysterious. Picking up that Clerk also gives me the opportunity to play Band of Misfits as whatever else. I mean, I was saying Moneylender, but, like, it can be other things as well, of course. Feeling like I'm a touch behind here. I just feel like you're producing economy at, well, roughly the same as I am, and you're just there a little bit quicker. Like the draw's the same, econ's the same. I do have a Crucible over like a couple of Clerks. I don't know if that's actually a good thing. You know. I have a gold over a Clerk. This is Clerk. Interesting. Buys Figurine. Well, I'm not so convinced on the Figurine, but whatever. So like here, right, this Band of Misfits could instead be a Minstrel. I guess the other thing I could do is I could play Clerk. How much money is this anyways? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is 11. So if I play Clerk, I could go like Farmhands, Farmhands plus gold would be what it would be. Farmhands would set aside the Band of Misfits, which I'm not sure is a great thing. Or I could play the Band of Misfits as Clerk and set aside the Clerk. Like, I'm not sure if Farmhands is actually a positive for my deck, I guess. It might be a little fancy. Man, no, no coppers. I mean, this is why we did this the other way, or this is why we did this way rather than playing the Clerk, is because now the band can be a Moneylender when it gets to being played. I guess one thing that Clerk has for the hunting party stuff is that you can play them mid-turn and therefore like draw back. I imagine this could be Gold Province for you. Right. I'm not sure if how like likely this turn is for you, but I'm not sure what word I'm looking for there. I guess we'll play Hunting Party before Minstrel. Not sure. I think you're in position to take a province. I just don't know about me. And that was even with the band being a minstrel. Like, you have apparently this much econ in the deck that I just don't for some reason. Or maybe I do, but I can't draw it like worth anything. Oh, what? The copper. We both trashed 3 coppers, so I don't really know. I mean, the clerks are easier to play. That's a lot of it, right? Whereas the gold, like, it gets out of hand, and then it's really hard to get in with the hunting parties. I seriously think this should be a province for you. Okay, I'm gonna see something else, I guess. We're gonna see a clerk buy trash and copper. No, we're gonna plan something. Okay. I can set figurine aside. That's creative. Okay, I think this wants to come first just because I do want to not discard hunting parties like that. Yeah. Moneylender. I don't know what we want to do. I'm going to take just like Clerk Province. I'm not really feeling a distinct need to plan again. I don't think Figurine's like actually going to be a good card. Well, that's not true, right? Like, I kind of underdrew right here, so maybe I take Figurine Province. And that's like, okay. I mean, I could use a little bit more draw. And the golds are not gonna, the golds are not gonna, whatever it is I'm trying to say. I think this is like, okay, like, you take 2 provinces, I take 2 provinces. Doesn't matter what I put on top. If I can take 2 provinces, that's a pretty substantial if, I'm pretty sure. I think you definitely can, just because more of you're less dependent on draw for your econ for some reason. I think the reason's pretty obvious. The other thing I do have going for me is the Crucible. That'll be something to watch for use of. This turn's also looking kind of sketchy. Like, with only the 1 hunting party. Yeah. More figurine. Okay. Yeah. Oh god. That was really, really unfavorable, to discard 2 hunting parties like that. I guess we can Mountain Village, right? Mountain Village to the rescue, sort of. Okay. Well, I could mill a province and take 2. I don't know if that's any good. Like, it makes it so that if you double next turn... Yeah, I think that's the best move. The question is, what should I take with it? I don't actually know. we have a hunting party in those cards, so that's good at least. I don't know if like any of these things actually helps. Maybe another Crucible is best. I'm gonna say another Crucible is best. Not that I'll probably be able to draw it or anything like that, but the hope is that like this setup kind of stops you from thinking that double is a great idea. I don't know how much that's going to end up being true, but you know, I'm also probably just going to fail to draw or something. It's absurd like that. Maybe you'll fail to draw. That would be kind of nice for a change. Like, I keep just having these turns where, you know, I look at stuff like this and it's like, yikes. Like, how is this? Oh man, you're gonna totally find another hunting party. I don't know how, but I can sense it. You know, maybe not. One province. Alright. I mean, I think we're clearly just going to try to draw out here. As much as possible. That gets played. Certainly. What are we looking at here? Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, if I do a clean double right here, like not milling, that would be like trashing this copper. Then I'd have 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that doesn't quite get there, does it? If I Crucible the Band of Misfits, I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, gosh, I can't get 2 provinces nicely here. That's painful. Maybe I can trash the Astrolabe? Is that like that nets 2 as opposed to gold, which nets 3? As opposed to band, which nets 3. I guess that means we're going to try to draw on. Did I stick a hunting... Oh, I stuck a Crucible. I've stuck a Crucible in the discard. I've stuck a gold in the discard. So, like, if I pick up the gold, that's a +3 from the band. Right. Like, I could take either of these, probably the gold. And then... Can I not count? No, this is 10. And then I take 2 provinces. Okay. I think this is an okay move. Like, your ability to double province duchy seems quite minimal. Why are you playing that first? That's weird. I guess you're looking for more stuff to draw. Okay. Never mind, it makes sense. Okay. So I think this is okay. Like, I can even probably just get away with a mill here. Or not. I mean, I think I have to take a duchy. That does seem like the only real option. My goal here now is I mean, maybe you'll be able to double. Maybe you'll be able to do better than double. That was not the time to have the deck not work. I'm just gonna say. Oh, what's happening up there? I mean, I'm sure if there's a win, I'll learn quite fast. If there's a time, suppose I'll also learn quite fast. No, okay. Alright, well, we kind of have two options. We can either get the last two duchies, or we can, whatever else. This surely wants to just pick up a hunting party and see what happens. It'd be really nice to find a buy. Okay, there's a buy. Trash province, trash duchy win. Or trash clerk, trash province win, I guess, so that you don't have to do anything. Yeah. Alright, we made it. Yeah, I think you just waited a turn too long. Whenever you picked up like the figurine gold stuff, that was probably not the time. I think you had to start greening. Maybe at least one province. Obviously, I don't think you wanted to take, maybe not obviously, but I don't think you wanted to take two with what I did. Oh gosh. We have quite a board. And I have what is definitely the worst opening split of 3-4 and 4-3. So I'm kind of hope you have the same. So yeah, like, there's Throne Bridge, get Academy, things go kind of nuts. I don't know whether to open. Well, the 3's going to be a supplies. You'd really like to open Silk Merchant Broker is what you'd like to do. I mean, I guess it probably wants to be a Silk Merchant just because that gives us a better shot at Academy and then Broker. There's basically going to be infinite actions, especially with supplies. So the big deal is going to be the draw. Broker. I'm gonna go Silk. Like, I really want to hit Academy turn 3. Like this. I mean, maybe you do anyways. But like, I'm thinking that this is a better thing than having the Broker in. Maybe? Okay, maybe not. now that I'm reevaluating this. I mean, you're down to an estate, and I think you're in virtually the same position. This should just be double Silk. Maybe a bridge. Like, I want to take Silk here. I mean, I'd like to take Silk Bridge, but that's clearly not happening. Could also take a Throne Room? No. Let's go Silk. I don't even think adding another supplies is any good. I didn't play my supplies last turn, which is actually quite bad. It's gonna really hurt the cycling. Here's probably a bridge. I don't even know if we're gonna get to this stuff next turn, but I have to keep faith. I'm pretty sure I'm just like entirely lost at this point. You're just a clean turn or two ahead. Which maybe means the opening was wrong, but maybe you're actually not like a turn ahead. Maybe you're like half a turn ahead. I guess you're like half a turn ahead. You have one more thing though, which is kind of confusing to me, how that happened. This really ought to just be all the silks you can take. Maybe Throne's okay, but I don't think that's really necessary. You could also take another bridge. Just fine. I don't think that supplies is doing you a whole lot. Okay, we did find the supplies, which is a really good thing. I think there's just going to be like 2 silks and a bridge. Can it be 3 silks and a bridge? This costs effectively 2, which means no, it can't be. So now I have a decision to make whether I want to take another silk or take a bridge. I mean, there's throne rooms to make stuff up, right? Throne is just better than a second bridge, right? Like, I'm not going nuts there if I say that. I don't think so. I'm not gonna add supplies, because I'm not. As I say though, I think I am entirely lost. I'm not exactly sure how that happened, but well, I guess you saw your supplies turn 3 and broker. Whatever. So this for you should be silk, throne, silk and like 3 or 4 throne rooms, would be my guess. Silk, 3 or 4 throne rooms probably wins you the game next turn. That'd be my guess, is of what this happens here. More bridges is not doing it. Like, that's just straight worse than throne. Like, more like if that had been 3 throne rooms, I think you might actually win next turn, or 4 throne rooms, I think you might win next turn. You might win next turn anyways, but I'm just saying, like, this is less necessarily going to win. Is maybe the wording. Really need to throw in the bridge. Okay. Well, that didn't happen. Too aggressive? Probably not. I just think I'm toast. You'll get into that shuffle. This game's like so over. The thing that I maybe have going for me is that, like, maybe you semi-dud and I'm able to pile something. I don't know if I can produce enough buys. I feel like it would really take a mess up on your part at this point. Maybe you dud on your bridges. That's a thing that can happen. Except that the game's gonna be over. Alright. Yeah. So, game being over is certainly a bit of a problem. I don't know. I mean, I was whatever behind from being second player there, and I guess maybe the broker opening was better. That definitely seems like a plausibility. Oh, this looks funky. There's like Scepter, Artisan, Cavalry, Way of the Horse. That's like something that I just said and I have no clue what it means, but the thing that this doesn't have is a village. So well, you can actually Scepter stuff during the buy phase and horse it to get your actions. That's what the village is, and that's something that you definitely want to be doing. So, I guess what we're going to want to do is we're going to get to Artisan as quickly as possible. Temptation is to open Salvager for that, but Engineer might actually do a better job. Like, you can gain 2 Cavalries, plus 4 cards. And that seems pretty okay. Right. As opposed to Salvager, where maybe you're waiting a little bit. Eventually you probably can do it. Sport's hard. I mean, I think, like, at some point just having all the Scepters is game-winning. So that's why I'm so enthralled with this Engineer plan. And just, like, spike Artisan really quick. You can deal with the Salvagers later. Would be the idea. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit the Salvager. I'm not sure. Engineer Silver might just be better. It gets you to Artisan faster. With the Salvager, I'm fairly unlikely to hit 6 if we go Salvager Silver, so I'm going to take a City Gate and just, like, really make sure stuff collides. And now we take War Chest or Scepter. War Chest with the idea that it can gain Cavalry or Scepter. As potentially needed. Okay. That wasn't really how that was supposed to work. You definitely were not supposed to reach Artisan off colliding those things. I'm just gonna say, like, that was definitely not the idea there. So that's a really bad thing. Like, I kind of did my buys under the assumption that that wasn't going to happen. And now that it has happened, I'm in pretty big trouble. I'm going to take Cavalry right here. There's a chance I'm really sad about it, but in this case I'm going to end up being really happy about it instead. I don't think I need that as a changeling now. No, I don't think I need it as a changeling. I would like Scepter. I don't know what you're actually going to block, but I would like Scepter. Okay, that is fine. I'm going to be super behind. I'm just gonna say, like, I'm feeling pretty toasted in this game, just because you managed to spike Artisan. I mean, maybe I'll get there quickly enough, but I kind of doubt it. I'm gonna horse this. We're just gonna go through on this turn and really try to find the Artisan, or at least trigger this shuffle. Yep. This will be however many Scepters it needs to be. Yeah. I mean, the good news is it should sort of kill your next turn. So maybe I'll be okay, but things look grim. For sure. Cavalry. Man, Salvager Silver is really not supposed to hit 6 like that. Like, that was absolutely miraculous. I'm just gonna complain. Now you're gonna have more Scepters. At least 6 of them. Most likely. Nope. Okay. Well, I need to get the rest of those, and as soon as possible. you should still name Cavalry. I'll be happy to take the Scepter, but does not feel good at all. This is a problem. I don't know if silver's worth taking or Vagrant or what. I could grab Engineer, which can like double Cavalry, and then if I find a Scepter, we're okay again. Like I don't need to hit 6 for anything. Oh god, please don't find the Artisan. Okay. We're maybe not finding the Artisan. That's still a maybe. Okay, we're not even going after it. I guess you could find a Scepter again and horse it. Hi. Why do people hit 6 when they like open things that aren't supposed to hit 6? Like, I went conservative on it. I'm sure I wouldn't have hit 6 opening Salvager Silver. I probably should have just done the Engineer Silver thing to do the spike. My hope at this point is that you like Scepter this and then fail to hit 4 to buy the Cavalry. That seems unlikely. Well, I don't mean if I don't get... I'm going to say I probably need at least 2 of those Scepters, but realistically I need all 3 to have any sort of chance. This is like the thing that always seems to happen to me, is that, you know, somebody is able to hit whatever the essential number is doing something that maybe shouldn't be hitting it. I mean, maybe you just do Salvager Silver because it has that chance at hitting 6 if you draw perfectly. But, like, if 6 is that essential, maybe you do Engineer instead. Oh, gosh. If you get to play Artisan for real, I am going to lose. I'm also going to cry, but I'm definitely going to lose. This should totally be horsed. Horse. Just like do everything you can to find the Artisan, because if you get those 3 Scepters, you win. And this is really painful to have it drawn out this long. Like, am I just going to lose? Probably. It's almost certainly the case that I just lose right here. But I'm hoping for, like, some kind of mistake, and, like, I don't know what is being thought through that would take however long. Like, I don't think there's... like, even if you miss it, like, you're still in decent position. It's not like you lose anything by going for it. Everything to gain, nothing to lose. At least as I see it. Oh, that was loud. Maybe we're disconnected again. This is just pure pain. God, I hate when people hit numbers off things that just, like... I mean, we knew there was the chance. It just ticks me off, like, that I just lose a game because of that. This is so agonizing. I assume it's a disconnection. Because otherwise you'd forced this. There, trying to, okay, we have forced it. And now we get to buy Cavalry, and we're gonna find the Artisan, because there is no hope. Yep. That's such a stupid game. You hit 6. You hit 6. I mean, you hit 6, you found it, and that was that. I don't, like, I mean, I could open Salvager Silver, and probably I don't hit 6. Just realistically. Well, I mean, you're going to be able to play the deck I wasn't. That's basically what it is there's really no point in continuing on there, because you can't win with 2 Scepters. It just sucks, but that's what it was. And now I basically have to win these last 2. Off of 2 games that I don't think I had any sort of chance in, unless I, go to try to open Salvager Silver and get lucky myself. Maybe that's what you need to do. I don't know. But I mean, I'm gonna be real. I mean, I still had an estate in deck. Like, I opened I opened something more, like, adept at trashing estates, and I couldn't even do that. It's just awful. I think schadd is trying to restart a router or something, but it's just absurd. Like, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. I guess in retrospect, I probably should have opened Engineer Silver to try to do that spike up. Or Engineer Citygate, try to do that spike up. You end up with, 8 cards in hand. It's pretty likely that you reach 6. But even then I probably lose to the person that opens Salvager Silver and is able to do it, so like I'm still losing that game. Right? You're gonna drink. Like, does the more conservative approach work? Maybe. That's your start. Sure didn't feel like your start, or my start, but Oh well. What do we have here? We have Inspiring Border Village. We have Sheepdog is the only draw with... there's some stuff that can activate it. Dismantle, Jester, Rogue. Forge, I suppose. Guess we're going to open Gondola Sheepdog. That seems like probably the way to go. The trashing is pretty iffy. Well, no, there's Forge. I think Forge is probably the way to go for like primary trashing. Inspiring Border Village just basically means it's +3 actions. You have a 2/5. Well, that really sucks, because opening Buried Treasure seems amazing. I don't know about the Native Village. I might have actually skipped the Native Village in your seat, but I don't know that I don't know that it's gonna matter a whole lot. Is a problem. Wow, I hate that Jester. Until it curses me, because why wouldn't it? Alright, next turn. There are 4 coppers in there, so a Buried Treasure will spike Forge. And I'm not going to play this Sheepdog for sure. That seems clear enough. Well, no, I think we just have to take the Forge. Do I shuffle? Yeah, I think I do. Border Village, Buried Treasure. Sure seems okay. Border Village Jester. I mean, we want more Sheepdogs. I'm gonna take double Sheepdog. I think Border Village, Buried Treasure. Kind of tempted by double Sheepdog, though. Like, right. At some point we need draw. We're going to shuffle right here. The Forge is going to gain something. Do this. Might not be the greatest idea I've ever had, but we'll try to live with it. Okay. Well, that didn't work out quite as planned, but that's okay. We have 2 Sheepdogs in there, which is not the most amazing thing ever. Maybe should have been Border Village Sheepdog, but I think this is okay. Native, what the heck? I should have had another copper with it. Native Village is fine. We'll play both of these. Maybe we'll be able to reach some, like, favorable number? I don't know. I'd like to reach 12. Obviously, that's not going to happen. I don't know if... Okay, well, it does reach 10, which means I could take 2 Buried Treasures. The other thing I could do is I could take, like, I don't know, Border Village double Sheepdog. With the idea that, like, I don't necessarily really need the Buried Treasures going into next turn. And the Sheepdogs do seem rather important. No, let's buy 1 more Sheepdog and then we'll shuffle. This is fine. Okay. Alright, so let's go Forge, Border Village plus Sheepdog, or plus like Jester. I can probably buy the Sheepdog no matter what. So, probably Jester. Set aside, sure. Would I like another Native Village? Probably. Wouldn't hurt. And then we're going to buy the Sheepdog. I think this is going well enough. Have more draw, which is good. Might be a little bit less thin, which is bad, but I think it's okay. I have a little bit less econ, which is bad. I definitely have a little bit less econ. You're carrying 3 buried treasures. Yeah. No one like Rogue. Anything good in the trash? Gondola? Rogue seems okay. This is bad. Like I can get the sheepdog, but how much do I want to trash? And do I actually want to activate the sheepdog, or I just want to take like Border Village Rogue or something like that? Border Village Buried Treasure. As opposed to like trash estate into Native Village. How much copper do I have left? I don't know. Not thrilled with this turn. Or maybe I just want to dismantle? I mean, the idea would be to forge native villages into dismantle. I don't know if we really need the extra village. Maybe hitting just 5 is okay. I'm gonna go through this. I just drew all of my village, didn't I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just drew all of my village. That's terrible. Yeah, I mean, I'd like a rogue, but you're definitely getting there first. I just drew all my village. This is unbelievable. Like, had I not played that sheepdog, I would have been fine. It should have been okay to play the sheepdog, though. Like, I should not have been drawing all of my village. It should not have happened. That's just terrible. That's so bad. Like, I hope you play the Jester and give me something, but I don't. God. That was so unbelievable. Like, I even had the native village in there. Like, I just straight up drew the worst thing possible. And I thought I was, like, decently ahead in this game, and now I'm just, like, completely dead. Which is amazing. Oh, God. I have more draw. How is this the draw? Just, oh my gosh. I mean, the conservative thing is not to play that sheepdog, but, like, I had 3 villages in here. There's, like, zero way that this should have been a terrible idea. Like, this turn should have been functional. I swear. I'll take that. I am not playing these sheepdogs, am I? No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe I just try to get through everything. No, I don't think so. Let's go, like, Border Village. Dismantle? Yeah. Shuffle? No, there's 3 sheepdogs here. I don't want to shuffle. Now I can fail to draw. That's a good one. Yikes. Now I don't see any sheepdogs. Man. That was so catastrophic. I'm so dead. So bad, and I'm so dead. Like, maybe you just take Buried Treasure Native Village here. I mean, I don't think you can reasonably do that, because unless you're looking at my hand, but on the other hand, like, you totally win next turn. I mean, I think you're just totally winning next turn anyways, because I can't reach a number, and you're just going to be able to go, like, Border Village Buried Treasure a couple times, and I lose. Because I can't draw my crap together. Yeah. That's basically how this works. Well, you don't have any sheepdogs in hand, that's the good news. Probably I just want to take a duchy. But, like, you're almost already there, most likely. 11 coins. You have a forge. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I'm definitely losing. That was just so god awful in the middle there. I don't know how those draws happen. Oh man. Just terrible. Alright, what do we have here? Ferryman Village. You can print an acting troupe. That seems like a really big deal. We're probably opening Priest Silver, and then going after... I don't know what. We're gonna open Priest Silver. That much seems like blatantly obvious. Maybe a Night Watchman's actually better. I should think about this. A Night Watchman with the idea that we're going to buy what? I mean, it probably delays getting to Prince a little bit, maybe. But, like, I can take Ferryman, I could take Swap, I could take Werewolf. Probably we take Ferryman. We'll play this acting troupe. And then I guess the hope is that we, like, are able to buy Werewolf and kind of start cycling a little bit. Or Swap. Gosh, this Night Watchman sucks so much. Just saying. Discard one of these. We don't want to shuffle there. Buy Werewolf. Probably Werewolf first. Just having these villagers. I mean, I feel okay about things right now. I'm just completely devastated from the last two games, and just... Especially last game, I thought I was genuinely ahead until I just, like, completely split my villages. Okay, this is fine. I might think about Piazza here. I'm also thinking about Swap. I'm not sure what... If we buy Swap, I'm not sure what we're doing with it is the thing. If we take Wheelwright, we can connect it with the Ferryman, which actually seems like a really good thing to do. Or, you know, potentially whatever else, but specifically the Ferryman. Potentially for another Ferryman? Yeah. Okay. And now we probably want to take Piazza, even over Swap. Just to give, like, this turn a chance at doing anything useful. I think it's time to lose that guy. This is going incredibly. Play this acting troupe. Yeah. Buy prints. Yeah. I'm gonna swap the Wheelwright out for Ferryman just to try to get the prints on acting troop. Okay, well that didn't work amazingly. So we're gonna not swap instead. We'll just Wheelwright the prints for, I guess, another Ferryman. And probably another swap, like we can swap Ferryman into Werewolf as needed. Yeah. Alright, everything seems to be working here now. I think I've just completely won this game. I'll have to watch some other stuff, but we could Piazza the priest here, and it'd suck. Okay, we didn't. No, Werewolf, 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 Wheelwright, Wheelwright, swap for probably another Wheelwright, Prince, Acting True, Priest, by Werewolf. At some point we're going to want to swap into Skulks. That'll be how we produce Econ. Yeah. Well, that was probably not good enough. I mean, it was the hitting 6 off the Salvager Silver, which is, I mean, it was just game winning. And then there's the just complete separation of village and draw in a game I thought I was ahead in, and I lost right then and there. I just failed like 2 turns in a row. Not competitive. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe that one, I'm not going to necessarily give I mean, I had the replace game. I'm mostly just ticked off about the village draw separation. Like, I could have drawn so many other things with that one sheepdog. Maybe, like, I knew I had an okay turn coming and it wasn't necessary, but even for the native village to bottom deck at that point, just, I mean, it's actually completely equivalent to not playing the sheepdog, because, like, I see I'm gonna have 3 cards that I don't see no matter what, and playing the sheepdog, you know, just makes that a little bit happen a little bit sooner. And, yeah, it just, I don't know. I'm probably going to end up demoting. Minus 1.5 is generally just not good enough. We'll have to hope for a miracle in the other matches, and, hopefully it happens, and I'll see you all.